live.
Hey.
Oh boy, I'm excited for this one.
Oh boy.
This is probably gonna be one of my favorites, even though because it's so weird. But
What we got, Drew? Oh,
I
what do
know
we got?
you do the honors.
We got Dr. Pepper beef jerky.
Yeah, who in their right minds would make Dr. Pepper BBR?
Who let us put our hands on this? And they knew this was Taste Buds material right here.
Went to Walmart and I went around for 30 minutes looking for something. It was between Spam.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna get Spam. Or it was gonna be these frozen gummy trolley popsicles that move really weird.
I bet those are probably pretty good.
They looked zesty. And and then there was this oatmeal cream pie ice cream, and then some like Mexican stuff. But then I went with saw this and I was like, bro, this is America.
It's this Taste Buds thing right here.
Yeah,
Well, I think we should just dig in right now.
let's do it.
We're talking about this.
I think it's just soaked in it. Smell it. You give it a whiff.
Wow. I just smelled beef jerky. I didn't
That
smell Dr. Pepper.
I do not smell Dr. Pepper. Kind of smells like a fart.
Might just be eating some beef jerky. I don't know.
You want to try first?
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
Dude, it looks like if you saw this color. It's softer.
To be honest, I'm not like a soda guy, so is this Dr. Pepper? I have no idea.
This
Tastes like beef jerky.
tastes absolutely nothing.
Like Dr. Pepper. Wait. It does.
Okay, well,
Just wait.
I'm not gonna say Dr. Pepper. I'll say like a weird generic medicine.
Okay. I can taste where they're trying to like simulate the carbonation. You just I don't know.
I'm upsetty spaghetti with this. I drink Dr. Pepper, Diet Dr. Pepper though.
Hold on. I think I should cleanse my palate and try again.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't getting it, bro.
Okay.
If this was slow cooked, it says it was slow cooked with the one of a kind Dr. Pepper. That's what it says. I felt lied to. I mean, bro.
What does that? Hold up. What is that again?
Slow cooked with one of a kind Dr. Pepper inspired flavors.
Bruh.
I don't agree. I honestly,
There. I cleansed my palate. I'm gonna give it a second chance. Everyone deserves second chances. Everyone
Except
makes
for Hitler.
mistakes. That's probably someone you don't give someone a second chance.
I don't know. Maybe I would. Bryce Mitchell.
He was misunderstood.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I ain't getting it. No. Nah, man. I feel let down. The only thing I'll say that's better is Jack Link's. We all have had this. How incredibly tough it is. That did make it.
Okay.
It did make it softer. I'll give it that. Other than that, I'm very upset.
It tastes just like beef jerky.
It tastes just like beef jerky.
That's like the
It's softer.
original.
They
Yeah,
found a
it's
way
a-
to make it softer. I'll give it.
I don't want it. I don't want
I'm very sorry, Taste Buds. We'll come back with something
I think
better.
we do the zesty lollipops, whatever you just said earlier.
Yeah, I say we run those up. Very sorry, Taste Buds, but I'll give that a 2 out of 10.
I'll give that a mid. Not even a mid. That's a mid. Mid?
Beyond mid.
Beyond mid. Well,
Yes.
today
lead
is
us off.
Friday, so Friday, February, whatever. But Sunday is the
7th.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
We talked about it last week, so I'm gonna
Bulls.
go. I wanted to get off the road here. Super Bowl, and there's commercials.
Oh.
Yeah, so like I know one that was big when I was in middle school was the Monkey Baby. You know what I'm talking about? The
No.
Funky Monkey Baby. Yes, you have.
Actually,
You know what
I
I'm talking
probably
about.
do. I probably do.
I think it was a Mountain Dew commercial. I don't know.
What was the premise of it?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's the one I'm trying to think of right now. I think some good ones because
My favorite.
I know you're not like the biggest football guy.
Oh
so I
no,
know,
but
like,
there's one commercial that is my favorite. So I'm a Breaking Bad fan. Their Popcorners collab is my favorite commercial.
that was pretty good.
So good.
That was just a regular just commercial.
Yeah,
They should have saved that.
and it was great. I see it every once in a blue moon, and it really makes me happy. And then Tuco's in it every once in a while. I love it.
Yeah, I remember that because they were in the trailer and then they went out to go see him and they're
He
like,
eats it. He's
"What?
like, tight, 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 tight. I think
Say my name."
that was one of my favorite commercials right there. So, speaking of Super Bowl, as a non-football guy, what's this Josh Allen guy? Who apparently MVP.
Okay. So Isaiah, if you're listening to this, fast forward to the next part.
Goo goo gaga.
So I know the big thing was Lamar or Josh Allen. Josh Allen won, but then Lamar pretty much beat him in every like statistical category, which it was kind of like what the heck? I think he had like 1,000 more all-purpose yards, which is like passing and rushing, and then like 10 more touchdowns. It's something like that. I don't know. I might be blowing that out of proportion, but he had more yards and touchdowns.
Would you have put Lamar or Josh Allen, or were you at someone completely different?
No, it was Lamar or Josh Allen, but I put money that Lamar was gonna win, so I was going with Lamar. Oh my gosh, sports gambling. But I thought it was gonna be Lamar. But I do see where it was Josh Allen because okay, going into the season it was like, oh, the Bills are gonna be poop. They lost their best receiver. Like Josh Allen's gonna have like such a down year. And then he did okay. While he wasn't statistically better than Lamar, he did play very well. So it was like, well, maybe the team is all him, and where Lamar has all these weapons and whatever. So I don't know. I think it was still Lamar, but
I never heard of the name Josh Allen. Ever.
Really?
Never.
Really?
No idea. I'd never
So
known
you definitely are known football.
what he played.
Quarterback.
So is it always going to be a quarterback that's
Okay.
MVP?
Recently, it has been. I think the last one was Adrian Peterson.
Wasn't
That guy
wasn't he a wide
beat his
receiver?
kid or wife.
Was he a wide receiver?
He was running back.
Same.
Same thing. Yeah.
Well, okay. Is there one MVP every year?
Yeah.
So it's been quarterback. What was before?
I think it was that was like 2015, 2014.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that.
I have to think that it's a bias that you're gonna have to do quarterback.
The thing is with the MVP, it's usually a quarterback, and then they have an offensive player of the year, which is like never a quarterback. Like this year it was Saquon, who's a running back.
Barkley.
Yeah, he's a running back. Oh, you know that guy.
Yeah, I do.
So that was running back. So I mean, I feel like they've definitely leaned that way more. Because I mean,
well, what's so interesting is like if you're never gonna see you're probably never gonna see a defensive player.
no. Because I mean, there's defensive player of the year, and they always give the best guy that. So I mean,
But yeah, an MVP, you're never gonna because I guess when you say like if a team is really good, it singles out that quarterback's really good. But if someone is really good, specifically good on defense, they're never gonna say that one person's good on defense. They're just gonna say their
that
defense
is good.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, if you look at it,
Which sucks.
yeah, it does. But I mean, there's not a good team in the NFL that doesn't have a good quarterback.
I think you'd have to put quarterback. That's everything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you had the Chiefs and didn't have Mahomes, this is kind of glazing, but like they wouldn't be that good. Like honestly,
I think that's with anything. Like
same with Ravens, Bills.
Wasn't
I mean,
Lamar? Lamar's a quarterback, right? But
Yeah.
can't he run like a demon, bro?
I think that kind of screws him out this year, because I guess he wasn't good of a passer as Josh Allen over. I don't even know. It kind of, it pissed some people off, especially the one upstairs pissed him off. But
I think that's just you have to go with that. You have to do an MVP, but then I don't know I don't know anything about the debates between Josh Allen and.
But guess
Lamar.
what? They're not in the Super Bowl. So I mean, if I was a player, MVP's. Okay, let's just say I was some stud quarterback in the NFL, I would rather win a Super Bowl than MVP. So like at that point, you're like, oh well.
I find it odd that no one in the Super Bowl is MVP. Like
I feel like it's been recently besides Mahomes. Like over the last few years,
has he been MVP?
He's been 2 or 3 times. I think twice,
Really?
maybe. Yeah, he won
What
in
about
like
Tom Brady?
5. Just GOAT, don't matter. GOAT.
Not fair.
I think Mahomes has won 3. Tom Brady's won 7. So I mean, well, everyone now is like, dang, Mahomes is like that guy. He still got 4 more.
You gotta. Did Odell when he did the one arm catch? Did he get MVP that year?
No,
See, then I just
he won Rookie of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year, not for that catch. He was also, he's also good. But like,
yes. So I would just have to say you have to expect an MVP to be a quarterback as a non-football watcher. That's what I would
especially
expect.
like if you're gambling on it. Yeah, you don't pick
100%.
anyone else.
That's interesting.
Yeah, he has Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah.
That's his fiance, Josh Allen's fiance.
That's so odd.
It was. I mean, they've been dating, but like, it's pretty. They got engaged recently.
They're so rich. They're
That's
so
what I'm
rich.
saying. I honestly think she makes more than him.
That's debatable, bro.
I don't know. She's in a lot of movies.
She's in a lot of movies, but these athletes in their contracts.
I don't know, man.
And it's
Like
football,
I was
bro.
looking at who was it? I think it was Will Smith, maybe. I don't know. It was on my TikTok, and it was like his his highest salary per movie.
That's a new topic we're gonna do. Who has a higher net worth between two people? That's what
Oh,
we're
right
gonna-
now?
Yeah. I know him. We'll do it one time. We'll do it eventually.
Okay.
That'll be a new segment. That'll be good.
Well, like I
Because
think,
Josh Allen, Haley Steinfeld. Who would think?
yeah, that's a power couple.
Would you say T Swift has more than Travis Kelce?
Oh,
Yeah.
easily. The thing
Yeah.
about tight ends, though, they're not getting paid like quarterbacks.
Is he a tight end?
Yeah.
What do you do there?
Okay, so no receiver
Correct.
and an offensive,
the
and
ones
an
that catch
offensive
it.
lineman. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a mix between that. They block and they catch too. So that's the easiest way to explain that. to
Could he
someone.
run?
Yeah, that's like running back.
Like, was he known for his running or his blocking or his
Oh,
catching?
he's known for his like receiving.
Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. Fair enough. Isn't he retired or Jason?
His brother,
How
Jason
old-
Kelsey's retired.
How
yeah.
old is he?
I know what? Probably high 30s.
I've seen videos of him, bro. I feel like he is how you will be when you're a father. Like that's the vibe. This is so random. I saw a video and I just I got the vibes that you were kind of like him.
Yeah,
And-
kind of like crazy, like not crazy, but like
dad lore wise and
has a lot of
morals.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like dad morals. It was just weird. It was kind of odd. I don't even know why. It wasn't even because I know you like football.
you need to listen to their podcast. The Kelsey Brothers have a podcast.
Yeah, I think
It's
I've
pretty
seen
good.
it a little
It's pretty
bit.
good. I do that one and Pat McAfee.
I think they're right below us in viewers.
Yeah, I think probably just a little below us. I don't know.
Suckers. But no, that's is football the only sport that has an MVP? Does NBA do that?
Do what?
Is MVP like a
Oh no,
full-on-
that's like every league. MLB has 2 MVPs. They do it by like not conference. They call it National League and American League. It's
Yeah.
like it's conferences, but they don't call it like.
Because like UFC has like a fighter of the year.
Yeah, I mean
submission
everyone has
of the year.
awards. NBA
Yeah.
has 1 MVP. MLB has 2. It's per conference, I guess. NFL has 1.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's pretty
It is cool.
It is cool, man.
We'll just make it official. That's cool. It's approved. Get on. I love talking about football, but I have to ask you this because I've taken a poll from like 4 different people now.
That's a big poll.
I'm gonna run you through the gauntlet.
Oh gosh.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
here we
see if you're an outlier. Okay.
go. Okay, I'm ready.
I'm going to give you an option between 2 foods here, and you're gonna choose what you prefer, and we're gonna run the gauntlet with it.
I thought this was football, but okay, yeah, food. I love it.
Oh, we can go back to this, but I this is just
All right, give me a gauntlet here. Food.
okay. So you have no milk on this list. There's no milk accessories here. Okay, so keep your list in mind with
No
milk, and then we're gonna move on to a list without milk.
So this is without milk right here.
Correct. No
Okay.
accessories. to
No
this.
milk. Okay.
Okay. Are you choosing a chocolate chip cookie or
Or
a brownie? Now, in my mind, these are not like a 6 out of 10. It's peak to peak. It is
Okay.
the best cookie, the best brownie.
cookie.
You're choosing the cookie.
No matter. Yeah, I don't need no milk.
Okay, cookie or donut.
Donut.
Okay.
I will say I have gotten very donuts like the last year or so,
Okay.
but like I'm a big donut guy.
Okay,
now,
I'm
like, pretty good. From Walmart,
Okay.
they're cheap too. Just
Okay.
a little shout out there.
A donut or ice cream.
Donut.
Okay.
Well, can the ice
Specify
okay.
your donut and specify your ice cream. Favorite of each.
Can my ice cream be a Blizzard from Dairy Queen? Oh.
No, because a blizzard's its own thing.
Donut.
Okay. Okay.
So donut, that's like a chocolate iced donut.
glazed or
No, not
or
glazed.
cake.
Just
There's cake donuts.
a regular donut with
Okay.
chocolate icing on
Okay.
it. Yeah.
I see. That makes sense. So just chocolate glaze. Sprinkles or no sprinkles?
No sprinkles.
Okay. So that regular ice cream or like are you a vanilla chocolate? What are you gonna pick here?
Over vanilla, I guess, or chocolate doesn't really matter.
Is that your favorite ice cream? Like on the base level, not like a chain. Like not you can't say like a frosty flavor or something. Like if there's like vanilla, chocolate, cookie dough, like
cookie
what,
dough, sure.
Okay, that's it?
Yeah,
Okay, so-
yeah. Still beating it though. Donut
right.
of cookie dough.
throw the
ice cream.
donut out there. Donut or cake?
Ooh, cookie cake from Great American.
would you say cookie cake is its own thing? We'll throw that up later in it.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite cake? Like you like a yellow cake with
My
chocolate
mom's
icing?
German chocolate cake.
Okay. Are you choosing that over the donut?
Dang, that's actually pretty close now. I'm gonna say mom's cake,
Oh,
just because I'm a good son.
okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Now, that or cheesecake?
No, mom's cake. I'm not a big cheesecake guy, honestly. Sorry if I disappointed anyone there.
Okay.
I'm not a big cheesecake guy.
So now you're still sticking with the cake.
Uh-huh.
Pie.
Cake.
Now I guess we'll get up into the cookie cake territory. Okay,
Mom, I'm sorry.
Take this thought of like, obviously whatever's homemade is goated, but think it was just made in a grocery store. It was still 10 out of 10 though. Just like that. It had no heart in it,
Oh, yeah, then cookie cake, yeah.
Okay, both of them. Are you okay? Now cookie cake or ice cream cake?
Cookie cake. I'm not even. I see. Ice cream cakes I've had
They're
have
odd.
been. Yeah, that's a good word.
They're-
Odd.
Well, I mean, you want to chew ice cream?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like
No,
it's cool and all,
but
but
chew and it's cold and you
the-
get it brain freeze.
the
Yeah,
bottom
you're
of
just
it's
like,
got like that weird like crumble on it, which
I
is
don't like it.
which is cool. But like I'm chewing ice cream, and it's so aggravating to cut it.
It's cool for the little boy. It's
Well,
only
you're-
cool for the little boy.
You're
Little boy.
cutting ice basically. One time at a family function, we just couldn't get. It was very bad.
Oh,
so-
not at the function, man.
So, cookie cake right now.
Yeah,
What about milkshake?
cookie cake. You mean milkshake like Dairy Queen Blizzard?
This is a regular old like you went to the diner.
I was at a diner and got a
Yeah.
vanilla milkshake with a cherry on top.
Correct.
Yeah, just cookie cake.
Okay, now we'll go cookie cake. Cookie dough blizzard.
This is like comparing Tom Brady and Michael Jordan right here.
Word.
Okay, what do I need to rank it based off of? Like how
You
often I eat it? How
Not
often?
no. Take it as if let's say there was a thing where something wasn't too sweet. You could just eat it constantly. It's not gonna affect you, and it's just based off the taste. There is no like thought of how sugary it is, how much this.
Cookie cake.
Okay. Is that your?
That might be my dessert goat. I don't know. Trying to think of what else tops it, but I don't think so.
Okay. Would you eat a cookie cake with milk?
I'll eat anything with milk. You know
Okay.
that?
So if you were to throw all those things I said in with milk, would any of them pass over the other? Like would the cookie have beaten the donut with milk?
Yes. I think
See,
so.
this is where it gets interesting.
Yeah.
okay.
It would. Yeah.
Okay. So now the cookie is over the donut, which
Yeah.
you were so big on the donut. So a donut with milk you don't care for.
I mean, I'm not gonna say a donut with milk is better than a donut without milk.
Okay.
That works. Yeah.
Where does it bring it up to with the cookie with milk? Would it surpass ice cream? Or would it surpass the German chocolate cake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, a good cookie and milk.
So
Gosh,
so it's
a good cookie and milk. Okay, yeah.
So are you taking a good cookie and milk over the blizzard?
No.
So that's where it ends.
It gets up there to third.
What about just regular cookie dough?
Oh, just raw cookie dough.
Yeah, where you
I will
put-
say, as a kid, I used to sneak some all the time.
That's
I haven't
my-
done that in a while.
That's my thing.
Then I was in high school, and I was in high school, and I don't know why. Like a science teacher was showing like this video of like, I don't know what it was about, but they were talking about salmonella and cookie dough, and I was like, I'll never eat a cookie dough.
Yeah,
again.
so and
I got
now
freaked out. I was like,
Pillsbury makes like the okay. So that's it. It's the cookie cake for you. That's your one. So that's the newest.
That's peak. That's the absolute cinema right there.
Okay,
yeah.
so I've been told now a few different things. My number one, the donut. It is the donut.
I'm glad you're donut.
It's
I'm
the
glad
it's
you're a
it's
donut
it's
guy.
between the donut and the cheesecake, dude. Something about donuts, I've grown to just appreciate. Dare I say,
You know
love?
what's sad?
What?
I had not like had like a donut like eating it like not consistently, but like
You had never been a casual.
I was never a casual till like a year ago.
No one ever is.
And I feel so bad for older me or younger me.
Yes.
Younger me. Past me. There we go. Past me for not having donuts in my life. Oh.
As a kid, you would see donuts like occasionally. It'd be like we're pulling up to the function. Oh, I just stayed over at my
Pulling
friend.
up to Sunday church like,
Yeah.
oh, Donuts?
I just
Heck
stayed
yeah.
at my friend Timmy's house. Woke up, donuts.
It-
You're hype.
back then, I was like, oh, whatever, donuts. But now I'm
Yes.
like, if it's a Sunday morning, I'm going to church. I'm
Nice little
picking up a little donut.
And
Yeah.
it's nice in the morning. And do you have?
To be honest, it's nice. It's nice anytime.
So I know exactly. I know you said you just now. Did you say you just broke to not being a casual? So now you're not.
I wasn't even a casual.
Okay.
I was a
I mean,
nobody.
yeah. Sorry. Now you're a casual. Do you have a variety of top 3?
Donuts?
Yes. Obviously.
No, I ate pretty much the same donut every time.
So it's always the same consistently.
Okay, I will say I was at work one day and my boss brought in like a custard-filled donut.
A Boston cream.
That was pre-revolutionary right there.
Was it chocolate with custard in it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Boston
dude,
cream, baby.
Revolutionary donut.
That's
right
a
there.
top 3 for me.
So I thought so. Actually, I looked just like the donuts I eat, chocolate ice. I'm like, oh, I want this right here, and I eat it. I was like, oh my gosh,
it is so good. It's so good. That's why I go donuts. I mean,
there's so many you could have,
bro.
Like,
but we
there's
don't
so
even. We don't. I say this, but I don't even eat them warm.
I don't even. I can eat cold. Don't matter.
Imagine they were warm though.
Oh, spare me.
Have you gotten into the world of apple fritters,
No,
bro?
what a segue.
That's a donut. It's a donut.
What?
That's what a donut is.
Oh,
It's an. Oh no, we ain't going nowhere yet.
I thought that was like just a random ass candy.
No, apple fritter is a donut with like apple pieces in it. It's so good. I love
Sounds like it ruins the donut.
fruit.
Yeah.
Do you like jelly filled donuts?
No.
Whoa.
I was like custard and just regular donuts.
Whoa, we're gonna have to
Go back on that one there.
have a private
Yeah.
matter behind the scenes, and we're gonna have to have you try
We
one.
need a little BTS here of the jelly filled donut. It's all.
They're great.
I think we need to go to Walmart and just buy just assorted donuts and just eat them during the.
I just saw them today at Walmart, and they look nice, and they're cheap.
Yeah, there's like 12 for like $6.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, well, yeah. You're like telling me to get this right here.
Okay. So you officially cookie cake. I've been told cookie cake.
Who else told you that?
No one. You're the only one with that one so far.
Oh, really? Oh, I
So
thought
one other
someone else did.
person said donut.
Who's that?
Bernie. Noah Bernie is his
Okay.
name.
Okay.
We have a guy named Jack Hazel. He took
Oh, what a cutie.
the McDonald's apple pie. he chose that. That's the one he chose.
Over everything?
Without milk. That's the one he chose.
Oh, okay.
With milk. Actually, no. Overall, he chose a milkshake because he wants milk with everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
on both of
as
his
he
lists,
should.
at
Milk's
the outlier,
beautiful.
he wants the milkshake. That's his.
Okay.
And
That's fair.
there was one other, but that is the. So it's gone donut, cookie cake, milkshake.
McDonald's apple pie, of course.
I didn't even know what that. I've never had.
You're
one.
probably going to the gauntlet like, what is that?
I
You give me apple pie? You kidding me?
never didn't even know that was a thing until he told me.
Have you had McDonald's cookies before?
No.
Peak. You got to try them.
I've seen them.
I got Megan's sister on it and her boyfriend. They eat all the time now too.
I know they come in a box.
A
box.
tote.
And you'll throw them back with milk?
Oh,
Throw anything back with milk?
that's like sitting in heaven. Yeah. Me sitting in my chair in front of my desk, he'd throwing back cookies and milk.
There was one day in this very building that we're sitting in that I walked over to the local gas station across the street, picked up a family size of double stuffed Oreos and a half gallon of milk,
I just went to town.
and I ate
All of it.
every single one, dipped it in the milk, and I felt
I will say,
great.
I buy those donuts at Walmart, and I just sit there and don't even realize I eat the whole thing immediately.
It's so.
I don't even realize it. I'm like, oh, they're gone.
That's the thing about donuts that get me is that they're so airy and like
So you can just keep eating them.
They're not dense unless you get a cake donut, but a regular donut you can just keep going and you
Yeah.
don't realize. And then by the time you're done, you're like,
Oh.
I feel proud of myself.
Yeah, donuts is probably the easy. Okay, we go with easy. I think the easiest thing to obtain is donuts.
And they're also, I think, yeah, consumability in a short amount of time is those.
Great,
And then I'd go probably a cookie after that.
Thing is, sometimes you gotta make them yourself.
No, I meant like once they're out and
Oh.
they're fully there. Like
They're-
I would say that's the fastest to get through.
Depends. Some cookies are huge. Sometimes they're not.
That's true. That's true. You like cobbler? You know what that is?
I have indulged in cobbler.
It's basically just a pie, though. Is it not? I mean,
I had Megan's mom's cobbler.
is
pretty
cobbler?
good.
Is
Whoa.
it not basically just a pie, but except the crust is on top and the fillings inside?
I
That's what I would.
think
That's
so.
what I would
I don't
say.
know.
That's what I would call it.
It's a great word. Gabbler. Gab.
Gobbler. Thank you for running my gauntlet.
You're welcome. I have something me and Megan talked about. So we played this game called Takes Two. It's a co-op game.
Game of the year.
It did win Game of the Year. It's great. I loved it.
I heard about
Free.
it.
Free was the best part. Free. It took us 36 hours to play. That might have been Meg. It was Megan's first video game. Nothing against her, but that's probably why it took that long. Anyway, what is your opinion on girls in video games? Because okay, Megan like never played, and then I was like, "Hey, try this game." She loved it, and so she wants to play more.
So the only game that Jacqueline, my girlfriend, has ever
UFC.
it's UFC, and I guess you have to throw in a little bit of Roblox, but that's not console
I have
wise.
never tried Roblox.
I prefer Roblox. This is gonna get crazy. I
And
prefer
that,
Roblox.
so Roblox is like anything. Like it's pretty much like
yeah.
play whatever you want.
I think I'm honestly taking Roblox over Minecraft.
I want to try it
and we just
someday.
lost half our viewers.
Is Roblox? Wait, what'd you say?
We just lost half of them at what I just said there.
Over Minecraft?
Because
I can't have any like saying that because I've never played Roblox. So I have no
Roblox
idea.
is basically it's a game made with everyone that's on the game
Yeah.
makes games. So like it's
Okay.
So
it's anything.
I could make a game right now on there right now.
Could you?
Eh,
Are you
yeah.
that intelligent?
I guess you basically can make your own game, but it's just whatever ones get the most popular are the ones that play. So like
I've only seen y'all play in the TV room. Like that's like the only Roblox knowledge I have.
like there's a murder mystery one, there's a natural disaster survival, it's a pizza delivery.
It's
thing.
what Fortnite's trying to do now with
Yeah.
everything.
Like
Yeah.
tycoons. You know what tycoons are?
No.
Tycoons are a simulator. Like for example, let's say there's a superhero tycoon. It's a world where you
Or a superhero?
you can choose a superhero. Like there's like Batman, Hulk, Superman, Spider-Man, doesn't matter, and you go
Rachel.
to it and you pay and you
Pay.
no, you don't pay, but you step on these things that cost at first $0, and then there's a thing where it functions money, and you stand on this thing, and it gives you money, and then you just keep buying stuff for
So
it.
Roblox is just like whatever your imagination can do.
Basically, which in a way is like Minecraft,
The
but
thing about Minecraft though, like I feel like you're limited to a lot of things though. Like I've seen a
there's
bunch of stuff.
mods,
Like I've
though.
seen, yeah, like I've seen those, but like I feel like like after what you've been saying, I feel like Roblox is like a lot more than just that. I don't know.
Minecraft has turned into I hop on, I get hype with my friends. We're gonna play. We're gonna get deep into it, and it lasts 1 week, and then we're off of it, which
Yeah.
sucks because it used to not be like that as a kid
As kids, I mean, you have the same world for 2 years.
forever, and
Yeah.
it was great. But
I remember playing my earliest
It's over.
Minecraft was on the phone in elementary school. We'd have like Polar Express Day, and we all have our phones out playing Minecraft.
I was always scared Hero Brian would.
I didn't get the PlayStation stuff to like college. Like I didn't play it on PlayStation at all till like
Really?
college. Yeah.
I have phases where I play games like I'll go months on, months off, months.
You
on.
could see where games try and like copy other games. Like the Fortnite has like the Lego. It's
Yeah.
like it's Minecraft. Like
which I think it's just kind of stupid.
you tried it.
I did it for one point. I honestly just didn't.
Honestly, you didn't like it?
I didn't.
It was different.
Because I just thought, why don't I just hop on
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the point? It was the original. It did it the best. Why am I playing something that's?
So you don't mind girls in video games?
No, yeah. As I get back to that, yeah. No. I think there's a huge thing. Like you can be a gamer, but then I think everyone
We're not sexist, by the way.
when they think of girl gamers, they instantly think of them as streamers.
Yeah,
Which-
I totally agree.
Yeah.
E-girls.
I'm not. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I don't really care. But if I run into you in a lobby and you're trash at whatever game
I have
I'm
never
playing,
came across like a girl talking on a mic and playing video games ever. I've never experienced that. Have you?
Yeah,
Oh, how's that been for you? You just let her have it?
I don't, but everyone else does. I just sit back, let everyone do the work for me. Because that's like Call of Duty, and
Oh gosh, it
You
don't
know,
matter.
it
It don't
ain't-
matter what you are in Call of Duty. You're gonna hear it.
yeah, I have heard and for some reason, most of the time when a girl's playing, her boyfriend's in the lobby with her. So like it's
Oh,
like
that's
a weird,
sweet.
well,
It's a little date night there.
yeah, but it's a weird little. I'm gonna stick up for her against online people saying the most horrendous stuff. Like, bro,
Hey man, you're talking to her. You're talking to me.
yeah, like what are you white knighting over a Call of Duty?
Oh gosh, Call of Duty. I remember playing that early as a kid. Like I didn't have it. Like my friend had it. We'd always play at his place. I remember as a kid here. Like I honestly learned a bunch of like swearing and stuff from God, which it sounds bad, but it's kind of funny now because like
It's a part of the grow up process.
it is, dude. Like part of I want my kid to have COD, and he's gonna learn that way.
Okay, mandatory.
I'm gonna give my
COD
kid. I'm
lobby.
gonna give my kid COD. Like you're gonna learn all this stuff right here.
Gosh, Call of Duty. I'm glad we're talking about video games. Call of Duty Black Ops.
It's a new
One-
one, 6. Gosh, they have 6. They're 6 now. That's
I
crazy.
don't.
But
I haven't been playing it, but Call of Duty Black Ops 1 through 3, so peak.
I loved Black Ops 3 as a kid.
Black Ops 3 Zombies was the greatest thing ever. It's still. I will revisit it. Still,
It definitely is because I saw Black Ops 6 Zombies. It's like, I mean, it's back, but like, is it back? Like,
it's never
yeah.
back. I don't know if it'll. Genuinely, you're never gonna get it unless you just kept it, just updated something on BO3. It's
Yeah.
never gonna be the same to me. You're gonna change up the gameplay. You're gonna change up the way.
It was so good, and me and my friends played the same map for BO3, and we just got so good at it. Oh, it's great.
And BO2. I'll allow BO2 zombies in there because they have some of my favorite.
So
maps.
what's better, games now or games earlier, like in your life?
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I think Fortnite ruined a lot.
Really?
Okay.
You know what? I agree with you on that because I think it took away from other games that were out and just kids just didn't play it anymore.
Before,
By the way, how's Fortnite still chugging? I have no idea, but
because they're genius. I will
that
give
came
them
what
that.
our freshman year of high
Yes.
school. Hey, what is it?
The amount of
Yeah.
they have everything in there.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years.
Before Fortnite, it was all in Call of Duty. It was microtransactions is what they were called, and that was like supply crates and stuff.
And that was a new thing. Yeah, that's
Yes,
like, oh.
but when Fortnite came out, and I don't think it was the first. There might have been I don't know if you know what H1Z1 is or
Yeah, I've heard of that.
I think they had a battle pass, but
I've never
Fortnite
played it though, but
Fortnite is what orchestrated every game to
because
have
now
a battle pass.
everyone has a battle pass now.
Every
Yeah.
game. And it was very cool, but when Fortnite came out, it took over all YouTubers' gameplay.
Yeah.
Became all about that. I'm not saying it hurt it.
I remember going to sports practice like from middle school to like flex. I played high school baseball, like high school freshman baseball as an 8th grader. But anyway, I would like on the bus going to the high school. I'd always watch Ninja streams, playing Fortnite.
Peak.
That was peak, dude. I miss those days.
I'll revisit them every once in a
I'll be
while.
out talking. He pops up. I'm like, oh, such the better days. Didn't worry about money or anything. Just played sports and hang out with the
Fortnite.
boys.
And
And
played
Fortnite. Yeah.
Fortnite and COVID.
Okay. I think I played more Modern Warfare during COVID than Fortnite.
Bro.
That was. I would wake up. Any like the
Yes.
schoolwork you had, oh, it was nothing. You do it. It take you maybe half an hour. And you hop on COD for like
Oh
8
my
hours.
gosh.
It was
And
great.
that's when gunfight was a thing.
Oh, it was great.
Me and my friends played.
Was that your favorite gunfight?
That right there was the closest thing.
Ours was Search and Destroy.
Was
That
it?
was my guys.
That's
That
my
was everyone's
favorite game mode other
Yeah.
than that. But that is what single-handedly brought me back to feeling somewhat close to the feeling I got from BO3.
And then Ballistics and Fortnite, just like it. They're trying to bring back, not just like I'm saying, they brought back like a thing that everyone loves from COD.
Yes.
And I'm saying it's not just like
No,
it at
it's
all.
not,
No.
but it's an attempt.
It's
which
an attempt to bring back what everyone used to love as kids. Yeah, and I played it. It was great.
I did.
Not as good as COD, obviously, but
Nothing, no.
yeah.
Like I said, I think Fortnite just kind of drowned out a lot of really impressive games that could. And Fortnite, congratulations to them. They did that on their own. If you could do that with a game, you're a genius. You're
Yeah, if I owned a
genius.
game, I want to do that too.
100%. But that was also the time when like Vanoss and
That guy's the GOAT. I used to love watching him.
That's when their whole group was. That was it. That was
Yeah.
that was the type of stuff
And
that
then
I
Fortnite
loved.
came out, and they all dispersed.
It all.
Yeah, and now look at him. I think he's had the same sub count since like freshman year of high school.
It'll grow, but it did diminish every.
It was like millions, like in a year. Now it's
Yeah.
like I don't think he's getting a million over like 5 years. Yeah, sad.
It is sad.
I haven't watched him since like high school, but
I want to talk about the fall off of something. Have you ever checked out the Dude Perfect channel every once in a while?
they're not falling off though. Really, I mean,
Okay.
okay, they're doing everything but trick shots, with which what they
That
did, but
is
like,
Dude Perfect.
yeah. Now they have like some show overtime. I watched a little bit. I'm like, that's not the same. That's not Dude Perfect, man. That's just some guys talking.
I thought it's a cool idea, but
Who does podcasts? So stupid, man. If you do a podcast, man, you're just so stupid.
I swear, you sit down and talk.
That's just idiotic, dude. I mean, we would never do that.
I can understand. I can understand why eventually they thought, you know what, the trick shots really aren't that worth it. I'm having to go outside. I'm having to sit there for hours.
Well, not just that. The thing is, how many like different themed trick shots can you do?
Oh, we could think of something.
I know, but like I remember, like they were being funny. They did like cats and trick shots. Like what is going on, guys?
You are getting a little desperate there.
Yeah, like there's only I feel like of course you can do multiple types of shots, but like like they kind of did like a theme. They did like sponsored by Oreos. They did Oreo trick shots, lake trick shots, whatever.
Like ping pong trick shots.
Yeah. When you go up to 10, and that's what you call it. Like,
water bottle trick shots.
Exactly. Like how much of that can you
They did like
do
3 videos
over like how long? Like 15 years now. Like how long can you do it for?
I think the only thing that can make things okay, you know what? You're right. You're definitely right, because everything that they've done outside of trick shots is what I would do. They invite on multi-million-dollar athletes to be on their show.
Yeah.
They visit like
they expanded,
stadiums.
which they had to do. I mean,
it's
you gotta
genius.
Look at, if you're a YouTuber, you gotta look at what else is doing. If it's popular, you gotta kind of try it out yourself.
It just sucks the view. They deserve more views. I mean, because eventually you do like we wouldn't want to sit there at a park throwing a ball from a mile away.
And of course, they're not ageless. Like they all have kids now. They're probably old 30s now. Isn't that so sad though? We saw them as college kids. Now they have kids, and imagine having a family. Like, come on, dude. Like, what are you doing?
Now I want to watch a Dude Perfect video.
Dude Perfect.
They're doing the right thing.
And also, I think it's so cool how like the main 5 have been there for
Ever.
the whole. Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Forever. Since I think they all met in college.
Yeah, they all met at A&M. I remember they had a show. They had a movie that they made about it. Not a movie. I think it might have been a movie, like an hour long, maybe. It's pretty cool. They all met in college. Yeah. And then one guy, I forget, maybe Cody or Garrett was gonna do it. And they said, "I'll just try it," and then they did. Now they're, of course, good decision by him to do it.
Shout
now
out
he makes millions of dollars just making trick shots. Yeah.
And shout them out. It's only sad because you look at the subscriber count and then you look at the views, but then you think, then again,
it's a bunch of those are from kids that were 5-10 years ago.
But then I think, okay, bro, they're still getting like that's like 5 million views.
The thing is, though, most guys would want that. Like, I don't know, people that have videos, people don't like subscribe to them, and that's how they make money. Subscribers is a big part of their money, I'm sure. It's like, hey, please, you're watching this, subscribe. So, like, I'm sure they're not like, oh, we have so many subscribers that don't watch the videos. Hey, at least we got them.
They've all gotten the money they've needed. They've gotten the families.
They have they got a new facility, like their 4th one. It's
really
huge. Oh,
they're settled in life. They're set for life.
Their kids are set for life.
Do what you want to do. Like make the content you want to make at the end of the day. Which,
hey, you make dough. Don't matter what you do.
True.
As long as you make dough.
Yeah, go meet those athletes. Go make overtime videos. Sit behind a desk.
It's actually a good segue. So they're in Texas. A player from the Mavs was on their video. Luka Doncic.
I actually know that guy.
He just got traded last weekend, and it is called like the biggest trade in NBA history.
To what?
The Lakers.
Is that good?
The Lakers. It's like what's what LeBron plays for.
Yeah. So he is good, right?
He's very good.
Is he better than Jokic?
Ooh, I would say they're close. Jokic is an MVP, like a champion, so he's different in MVP, so it's different.
Mixed up.
Really? Oh, yeah. That's racist. Just because they're foreigners from, I think they're from
Chechnya.
Is that even a thing?
Yeah.
I've never heard of Chechnya.
Maybe Poland.
I don't think it was Poland. I think it was like not Norway, not
Sweden.
Maybe Sweden. I don't know. Gosh, no, I'm gonna have to look it up, guys. I'm sorry.
Look it up. It's fine. Okay. So Luka is now gonna be with the big dogs is what
So
we're saying.
the big thing is with Luca, like the Mavs went to a finals last year.
Who?
They went to the championship last year. The
Against
Mavs
who?
did. That's Luca. Against Celtics. They got swept. Whatever. The thing was though, hey, he made the finals. Like, what else can you expect from the guy who's going? Okay. I will see. He plays with Kyrie, who's good, but like, Kyrie's not 20 or like. It was Luke. It was Luca's team. Luca was
What's
doing
his thing? Is he a good shooter? Is he a good?
he's good at everything.
What's his position?
He's a guard.
Okay.
So I think he's probably like 6'6", maybe. I don't know. Look at you, Luka Doncic. I feel like most of them are from the same country he's from.
That's. Would he be MVP? Has he been MVP of anything?
No,
Really?
Slovenia. Is that how you say it?
Slovakia.
No.
Let me see.
Slovenia.
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 Okay, I feel like most guys are from there though. Like,
Same.
let's see where Jokic is from.
He's gonna be from like
Serbia. That's the one. Serbia. Gosh, that's why I thought Luka was from too. No, Serbia. So the Northern Europe countries, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Are there how many? What's the ratio of American to
It's
foreigners?
getting a lot different.
That's how UFC is.
Same with baseball.
It.
Okay, the one sport that has not gone that way is football, but it's also gradually going the way. Like, the Australian players are doing it now. Like, if you're an athlete in rugby, they're gonna try and translate that to NFL because you make a lot more money.
Somebody asked Dana White the other day if you could only have American people in your roster for your organization, would you take it? Would you do that?
Would I?
Only American.
I mean,
I'm saying, yeah, only American.
you just have to brand it differently. What's the UFC called? Like, what's the UFC stand for?
Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Yeah, like like USA Fighting Championship. Like, it could be like.
Yeah, but I if I was a part of it, would never strict it down. Especially
Look at
for
him!
UFC.
Look at him now. It's all foreigners
That's what
that
I'm
are
saying.
going crazy.
Because then if you're limiting it to the US, you're not. The whole point of the UFC is to find the baddest
fighters
man
in the world.
on the yeah.
Yeah, in the world.
And so if you're cutting off literally every.
Name the
branch.
best U.S. fighters in UFC right now.
John Jones.
And see, it's a question.
Well,
Well, not a question, but like,
yeah.
you can't just start saying.
I could name more.
You couldn't say McGregor. You couldn't say
Like right
blah, blah,
now,
blah, blah.
it's Georgia, not state. Like Georgia, there's a place called Georgia.
country. Yeah,
Georgia, and I would say Dagestan and
that's
Brazil.
where Khabib's from.
Yeah,
Dagestan, yeah.
and Brazil.
They got some dogs up.
Yes,
Like, dogs where they at?
they're on a fall off though.
Really?
2 Dagestanis just lost their
Who?
or no, Umar.
He lost.
He lost to Marab,
he
who
did,
is
yeah.
Georgian.
Yeah.
He lost to Marab, and then
Georgian.
there's Usman Nurmagomedov,
Yeah.
Khabib's cousin, who apparently just won a absolute.
Hello.
Anyways, won an absolute robbery of a fight, and it was against an Irish guy, so everyone's calling him out. And then this one guy, another Nurmagomedov, just got dog walked by a Brazilian.
Yeah.
They're on a fall off right now. And Shara Boot,
you start talking about
Bullet.
now. I would say no to that United States offer there.
Yeah, man.
Because honestly, all I know is John Jones from the United States, like the big one.
There's plenty of.
I
American.
feel like a lot of like the older UFC fighters were American, like that were good. Like,
yeah.
I don't think it was expanded as
You
it is now
you got
today.
Eddie Alvarez, Tony Ferguson,
Yeah, those are all
Dustin Poirier, John Jones, like Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. They're all Tyron Woodley is another one.
Yeah.
Currently, though, you're not going to get anything better than American-wise than John Jones, really.
Oh yeah.
I mean, lightweight Islam. I don't think anyone's going to beat him. Bilal Muhammad, he's Palestine.
Yeah, not an American.
And then you got
Shama.
Shama.
Your offer, I would say no.
Yeah, no, definitely not. You have to,
Because
especially
he would lose. It's always big names. He would lose so much like credibility for the sport.
100%. I mean, if
Because like now all these Americans, I love Khabib. Yeah, like, he's not from America. Like you would, like I remember seeing it was McGregor and Poirier.
oh man,
A bunch of Americans were like, oh, I want McGregor to win. You're like, well, what about USA Poirier? He's
I
like, don't care.
never wanted McGregor to win.
I didn't either. I wanted Poirier to win.
I'm actively
but like Nick
hating.
and Isaiah, and like they were like, oh, McGregor all the way. I was like, oh,
That's casuals.
I wasn't casual back then, I guess.
No, you just knew what was up.
That might have been the first UFC fight I've watched, honestly, when he got hurt. McGregor getting hurt.
I
Against Poirier.
prefer a more humble fighter, but obviously you're always down for.
He does have the greatest, like
greatest trash talker
the pre-game, not the pre-match. What they call it the day before the fight?
conference.
Yeah, he has the greatest conferences.
Yes,
Especially when he went to Ireland, all the fans were like doing something like Santa's coming to town, except his conference. It was great.
Yeah, when he fought Jose Aldo for the featherweight title, and Jose Aldo was on the longest featherweight streak. They did a worldwide tour. They don't do that often, but this was such a big fight. Dana wanted to do something crazy. He tormented him like.
Yeah, I mean, the guy was literally enemy number 1 in all of Ireland for that week.
In his head.
Yeah.
And then that's where it's cool, but then you can slowly see throughout his career the decline of his mental stability. Then it goes from that to when he's fighting.
Has he fought since Poirier got hurt from Poirier?
No.
That's crazy. That was in high school.
Yes. Because he started falling off the wagon. He started when he fought Khabib. What the problem was when he fought Mayweather.
Yeah,
he took years off fighting, or he took a while off fighting to just strictly train boxing. That hurts him more than people think.
Yeah,
the money was worth it. And then after that, he fights Khabib, who never stayed off of it, and he's like going insane.
The thing was with the boxing, I mean, he at that point in his UFC career, I mean, he's the biggest name in UFC. Like,
in combat sports,
there's plenty of money out there. Hey, go take it, brother. Like, no one's like saying no, but like it may have hindered his UFC career for the future after that. But like at that point, he was like, okay, McGregor's UFC.
Khabib would have still beat him. I don't care. Yeah, Khabib would have beat him. I don't care.
What do you think about? This was announced recently. Jake Paul and Canelo. See, I'm not a boxing conspiracy guy.
It is the fishiest sport, in my opinion.
Was Mike Tyson, Jake Paul rigged?
No, I don't think it was rigged. I just think it was exactly what everyone thought it would be. It was a money grab for
Mike Tyson.
For both of them, man.
I think Mike Tyson probably made more than Jake Paul there.
No, because
you don't think so?
Because he was the winner still.
I'm saying like, if there was no money based on the winnings, I think Mike Tyson probably made more.
Probably. I mean,
because it was all Jake Paul's idea. I'm sure Jake Paul's more money than Mike Tyson has in his career. He's not even a boxer. I mean, I'm sure he was giving him a bunch of money there.
That's just the problem with boxing. It's all a showman thing. It's not to find
now it's just
best.
beefs.
It's not to find the best.
It's just to find who's better than who.
And who can sell the most pay-per-views in the moment.
Yeah.
It's just
like I know recently like a bunch of TikTokers going up against each other, and it's like, dude, we don't care.
It's so stupid. YouTuber boxing low key is what ruined
boxing in general.
Boxing in total.
Yeah,
ruined it. It was
because
so
like
fishy.
no one really like everyone knows Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather. Everyone knows that name. Even before he helped McGregor, everyone knows Mayweather.
I call him the GOAT of boxing.
Everyone knows Mayweather. Do you think everyone knows about Canelo? No. If you're the outside guy to look at boxing, you don't know who Canelo is.
No, you would know who that is.
I don't think so. I bet you ask 60 guys here. I bet 50 of them know. 10 guys don't.
Would know?
50 would know. 10
I would
not
be
know.
willing to bet you more people know Canelo than you think. Canelo, he's the top 5 overall.
Oh yeah, I'm saying though, like the outside guy who has no knowledge of boxing does not know who Canelo is. I'm saying that the most casual, I have no idea what boxing is, knew Mayweather.
We'll have to debate that. I guarantee you it's more than you think. How many? You think if you ask 15 guys here?
I think I was saying I've asked the whole chapter.
Yeah,
I bet 50 guys know, 10 guys don't.
That's not bad.
But I'm saying I bet you if I asked 60 guys about Mayweather, they'd all know.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
I thought you were like no one would know. And yeah,
no,
I would take around that. Like if you want to, who's Canelo?
10 guys wouldn't know.
That's probably
who's Mayweather? Oh, he's a boxer.
That's probably a fair assumption.
So like, I don't think it's as as credible as it is what it was back then than what it is now. It's all like the YouTube stuff that ruined it.
You just slowly another thing that's getting bad in both combat sports is the judging. It's getting progressively
That's what
worse.
I've seen recently. Even with UFC too. I mean, that's not just boxing either.
Yeah, well, because the UFC hired boxing judges
to judge.
Yes, and this one lady, she got fired immediately. She
go learn Chinese, buddy.
Yeah, it was her second. Like she did. Like I was the worst take ever. It was a 30-27, 30-27, and then she did 30-27 for the other guy, which it was
So it's 30-27 for one guy, 30-27 for the other guy.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, which it was a domination.
That's
that means
6 points off.
That means two judges gave 3-27. Like that means dominated.
And
the whole fight.
that's a domination right there.
Yes.
3 points. Yeah,
And she gave it completely opposite to the other guy.
So I don't know if I'm sure you do know this. How does they oh, this guy gets 30, this guy gets 27. What's the point scale there?
It's 10 for every round. So
okay. So I had no idea about this.
So let's say two fighters are fighting. One of them did a little bit better than the other. That's a 10-9. 10 for the guy that won, 9 for the other guy.
So 10. Someone's getting 10 every round.
Yes.
Okay.
But it also just depends on if someone gets brutalized. And you could have a round where it's a 10-8 if it's that bad.
That's bad. 10-8's bad.
And
okay.
I've seen a 10-7 before. It's very
because outside 10-7. I mean, it's pretty close. I mean, I don't know. And then you look at it's 10.
You almost throw a fight that way.
Okay, so the winner is getting a 10 for the round, and if it's close to 9, if it's kind of a blowout, it's an 8. If it's this guy's gonna get knocked out next round 10-7.
For the most part, though, you'll count. It's rare that it's not outside of a 10-9. So a guy rocks some guy, but the other guy kind of held his own at one point. That's 10-9. And then
I thought it was based on strikes. Honestly,
it's overall damage and that's what I love so much. There's control time. There's oh my gosh. There's just presence of moving towards someone, control of moving towards someone. Like if the fight's very boring and no one's really throwing, the person advancing, that's what it is. The person just walking the person down.
They're getting points for that.
They're gonna win the fight like that. I mean, you have to score something.
I had no idea.
There's control time. Then you have takedowns. Takedowns are a huge control.
So there's not an algorithm. It's kind of just what the judge is feeling.
No.
So that's why correct. That's why that chick got
correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I believe what it was is she didn't understand the aspect of how important control time, takedowns.
Yeah, you're still, I mean, the thing is, boxing, there's no takedowns or control time. It's just guys slugging each other.
Most you get is clinching.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't that's where the issue really comes in, especially if someone doesn't understand jiu-jitsu. If you don't understand jiu-jitsu and you see someone, they get their hooks in. That's
if you're an outsider watching boxing, these guys start doing karate, you're like,
yeah,
what's going on here?
But you could sit down and probably judge a boxing fight really well.
Oh, I mean, hey, if some guy's getting his butt kicked, I mean, I'm gonna be able to tell. Yeah,
yeah. You can see the.
See, but in UFC, sometimes you can't tell.
The stats will pop up though. You just. Well, okay, yeah. You make a great point. You could see the stats from your eyes and see. That person has more strikes. But they lost?
You're like, what? Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Because the guy will outstrike a guy and he loses, but no one got knocked out. So you're just like, what happens there?
There was this one fight.
It's all just feeling.
Yeah, Habib fought this guy named Gleason Talbot, I believe that's his name. Habib was low on strikes, significant strikes, and everyone said, it's a robbery. I watched the fight. 5 minutes of extra control time. He pushed the guy up against the cage the whole time. He advanced.
Yeah, he was the dominant one.
Yes, that's
the whole time. Yeah,
that's the huge part of it. A takedown goes huge for you, but if you're doing no damage, then you have to. There's a lot of big wrestlers and jiu-jitsu guys that think, the takedown will go. But if I land a good,
I think I'll die. I take a guy down, pause, and hold him for 5 minutes. I mean, I win that round, but then
if I took you down, held you down for 30 seconds, maybe landed a decent little hit, but you get up and you smack me right, you get me clean on the chin. And it might not rock me, but you can tell it was very significant.
I'm losing that round right now.
I feel like, in my opinion, yes, but it's just because you did no damage on the ground.
On the ground, yeah.
Yeah. Because head damage is...
So there's not a math towards this guy won because this many punches were thrown, and it's just judges feeling.
That's why I wish the judges.
That's why there's 3 of them. I guess.
Yeah, that's why. Well, that's why I wish the judges had to have fought at one point, or something. Because
they fight before they fight before the match.
Well, that's how commentators are. That's like Joe Rogan, Dominic Cruz, Daniel. They know what's happening in there. They've fought themselves.
Yeah, and you hear them commentating. You're like, this guy should have naked rear dog choke. You're like, what is that?
A naked rear dog choke. You honestly
just this random stuff me watching, what the heck is that? But they know.
Yeah.
They've seen it for however long.
And that's what I think judges should all have to have.
Just experience before judging.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I bet you that Joe Rogan and Dana White could judge a match phenomenally.
100%.
But, like,
100%.
that's not their job.
No. And I would want to be the commentator. I wouldn't want to be the judge.
Hey, no, because you don't even, I mean, you could say something that's wrong, but, like.
And they announce the judges. They show them.
Oh,
they put their names up.
They screw up. Yeah, I'm finding this guy's Instagram right now. I'm going to let him have it.
Yeah, I love it. I love every
There's a fight Saturday, right? It's Drakus and Strickland again?
Yep, Drakus.
Is that number 3 or is that number 2?
2.
2. I don't know why they fought 3.
And I'll tell you what, I'm just reevaluating myself to only bet on the underdog because I have lost, bro. I lost a bet.
A lot of favorites.
Oh yeah, I lost a bet on a few weeks ago. 8 leg.
Favorite loss and you lost the leg.
Favorite was minus 1,200.
You won that loss.
Yes.
That was the one leg they lost.
Yes. Everything else hit.
See, I just don't know enough. Like,
It's
like
hard.
I even feel like the top UFC people don't like top UFC watchers sometimes don't know names because they're brand new. Oh, this guy might have been fighting and like what's like under UFC?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, is it? Oh, it's Fight Night.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm sure not everyone watches the UFC Fight Night. They probably just watch the big UFC 312s, 311s, whatever.
I watch all of it, and it's just
Like even the big UFC people that just watch those big fights don't watch Fight Nights.
correct.
Since a Fight Night guy gets pulled up for a big card, who is this guy? So I feel like it's just hard to gamble on that. You should have look at the favorites. Oh, this guy's favorited by 1,200. Sure, I'll bet on him.
I used to think betting on UFC was easier, but man, it's just
I
not.
will say the 2 times you've steered me correct, so thank you.
Have I?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You owe me some cash. I went with the sixth leg you gave me and it won, and I was like, oh, Drake,
Did I
Drew
actually?
knows what he's doing. Yeah. It was sugar.
Sugar Sean?
Yeah, it was his night. He gave me a
Cheeto?
6 leg and it won. Yeah, it was that one.
Now that I've gotten really big into the betting world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just clear that the UFC is one of the hardest. I would say I don't know. I would say that how I would rank it if I had to just guess. Would you say baseball is difficult?
To bet on?
Yeah.
Extremely.
Okay, that's what I would have said.
There's
up there.
162 games. Like NFL, if a team is good and this team sucks, there's not going to be like they'll lose and they might win tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like MLB, like sweeps are pretty rare.
Yeah.
But like if your team has 100 wins and this team has 50, you're still probably going to lose a game to them in the 3-game set. So
Yeah.
like you don't know. Like you just bet on that one game that like they're
Yes.
plus 500, they might win. And you just have no idea. It's
Yes.
so random and there's so many games. It's hard to like find like an algorithm like, oh, pick them today,
What's
pick them
something you
tomorrow.
bet on baseball?
I just do-
Your pitch you would do.
I just feel like a team winning.
A
I
money line?
like I'm a Cubs fan. I only bet on the Cubs. Like
That's fair.
I don't bet on like, oh, this random guy's hit 2 doubles today. No, I just because it's just so much harder than NFL. There's so many games. Like you could bet on the NFL 3 times a week max. There's 3 days to bet on. Baseball, it's every day.
Is NFL or NBA harder to bet on?
NBA.
Okay, so then this is how I do it. I would literally have no.
I'm also a football guy, so I mean I have a lot
Well,
more knowledge in football.
you probably could. Well, you did it. You were that person that was on that field at one point. You just didn't. You're not as genetically huge as them. I mean.
Oh yeah, but like it's easier to look at like matchups in the NFL. That's one game. You've got a game. You're looking at a game plan for a whole week before you play a game. NBA, it's the day before, that morning. Go, we're gonna do this tonight.
Really?
They play a game Wednesday, and they might turn around and play a game Thursday.
True.
NFL, usually you're playing Sunday, and you're playing next Sunday. You get a full week to figure out what the heck you're gonna do for that game.
I always forget about that. That's got to be a huge competitive, like physical advantage.
Yeah, like I think the big thing that people don't look at is injuries for a team. Like you have a cornerback guard your receiver. Just say your best corner's out. Oh, this receiver is going to go off. Because most of like the money, like the gambling lines is like their averages for the year. Like this guy averages 50 receptions, 50 yards a game. Let's just put his line at 50.5.
Yeah.
Quarterback's out. I'm going over that line. He's going to have like 100. I just look at injuries a lot.
That's a fair point.
Like NBA, there are times that guys just don't play because they're just tired. You can't. They don't tell you that until the game starts. This guy's not playing tonight because I forget what they call it, but like NFL, if you're healthy, you're gonna play.
Yeah.
Like it's not like, oh, I'm gonna wait until next week. You only got 17 games in a year. Like, you're not gonna just wait. And one game might kill your season.
Yes. Oh, that is, yeah, that's
NBA, I could lose a game. Whatever. I'll play tomorrow and I'll win. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
yeah. So I
Same
would.
MLB's even worse. I could lose. I could
I
lose.
think you
I could
have.
lose a week straight and still be the best team in the league.
I
when it's all
think.
said
I
and
think
done.
you got it. Like MLB, NBA, UFC. I think those are the three hardest to bet on.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean,
UFC is just like
it's one and over.
what else can you bet on besides winning? Like you gotta. It's so hard to predict how many strikes, how many times this guy's gonna hit him. Like I feel like that's just so hard to bet on.
My go-to thing now is because that understanding is it has rendered me a failed.
Just gonna win.
It's the amount of rounds that'll go past.
Okay.
Like I'll go over 1.5 rounds, or it will go to decision, or I won't.
Yeah.
Um,
Just watching what guys like tendencies are is like, oh, he's gonna try and choke him out.
the significant
good
strikes
defense.
is the most. I think that's
See,
the most
I have seen
difficult.
guys like I mean TikTok like, oh, here's the best bets for UFC 313. It go pulls up. It's like take this guy for over this many strikes. I'm like, how can you like even predict that?
That is. See, that's
'Cause,
the
like-
one's the most iffy because
What if a guy just gets clocked one time and it's over?
another thing is it's up to whoever is scoring it to decide if it's a significant
strike or not,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. So that's where I don't even like doing it. How are you going to determine the difference?
Like,
between,
I'm gonna look at the judge for that night. No, I mean,
how can you tell the difference between a strike and a significant strike? You're not
I'd
getting
have
hit
no
in the
idea.
face.
I'd have no idea.
Well, that's none of us do. 'Cause
Even only the guy that got hit in the face would know.
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't like betting on it. I want it out of the way. The only time I'll ever bet on it is only time it's ever a question of if I want to bet on significant strikes if it's a if it's a flyweight or a heavyweight. If it's heavyweight, I know there's more likely it's not gonna be as much as I
Not
like.
gonna be a longer
Correct.
match. Yeah. Flyweight.
Flyweight, I know it's gonna be
most of
higher.
them are fighting the whole round.
Correct.
They're fighting the whole match. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
You're right.
Terminology, but like football, like there's not a lot of like discretion between that. A guy has a catch. Oh, did he have a catch or not? I mean, you know he just caught the ball. He has yards. I mean,
You bet on yardage or like touchdown?
I usually do yardage.
So like,
And if a guy's just so good, he's gonna score a touchdown.
like,
Yeah.
like how far they run, or
Catch the ball. How many yards are going forward? Like, yeah.
that would make the most sense. I
Yeah.
guess.
Like that's probably the easiest one.
Can you flip on the coin or heads or tails?
And Super Bowl, you can. You
Really?
can bet on anything. You bet on what color the Gatorade bat's going to be when the game's over.
Bruh.
You can bet on how long the national anthem is.
That is goofy.
They'll do you look at, like, just, you only have FanDuel, it's not 21, but, like, you look at, like, the FanDuel bets. They're insane.
Is it FanDuel?
Well, yeah. Well, there'll be a guy crying in the national anthem. How long will the national anthem be? Heads or tails for the coin flip. What color jersey wins the Super Bowl? What number scores first? Like, the bets are insane.
That is the one thing I've noticed is UFC. I looked at one time. I just was. You ever bet on something and then you're like, I have to add one more to get to a payout I want. And you just looked at some random sport and bet on something.
Okay, I will say the most down bet I've been betting was I was a freshman, and it was he's Prize Picks. I think it was Prize Picks. I was still using that because I wasn't 21. I'd be 18 to use like most of the stuff. And it was those battle bots.
Yeah.
I don't even know why it was on TV and I was like, dang, that bot looks insane. He's gonna win, and I bet on it.
Did he win?
And he won. I'm undefeated in battle bots betting, so anyone know out there, you want my picks, I got you.
That's where it stops. Yeah, that's why. Like I picked like a 3-leg, and then I was like, screw it. I'll just go to football.
Do you do yours based off like a lot of things like TikTok sports bettors, like
No.
they give out their picks? I don't either. Football, I
No.
don't. Basketball, I do because I have no idea what's going on.
My
Football,
intuition is
no.
better than them.
I feel like sometimes like football guys like lean you astray because like they have like these sponsorship deals to where like they're not gonna just let these people they don't know just take all their sponsorships money. Like I don't know, so I just do my own thing in football.
It's your own. I feel like you don't know how they played or not. It's hard.
By the
to
way, Saquon Barkley 2 touchdowns. Put money on it for Sunday.
I agree with this. Yeah, I agree. What's he play?
It's running back.
Yeah, I agree.
He scored 3 touchdowns last 2 weeks ago because that's the last time they played.
That's an aura name. Saquon Barkley.
They call him Saquads. His legs are huge.
Are they?
Oh, tree trunks. And he was in college, like a freshman, like power clean, like 490 pounds. Like it's like
How old is he?
he's probably mid-20s now, 27, 28.
I know we talked about this earlier on another podcast, but I do think it's insane the amount of football players that transition to MMA. Like it's just crazy.
It's been even recent. Like it's a lot more recently than it was back then.
It's weird. I like it though.
Well, the thing is about like football, like you're a quarterback, you can play till you're 40. Like you're not getting banged around if you play.
Really?
You're a running back. you're 30, it's time to call quits.
That's a great question. What is the prime age for football? Like the prime. It's different in every
And the
sport.
thing is, it's so much different for every position.
Okay.
Like running back, right when you get in the league, that's your prime.
Yeah, really?
Because I mean, you're getting popped every play. I mean, you're out when you're 30. Like you don't see a bunch of guys 30 years old killing it as a running back in the NFL.
What about quarterback? The prime, like that's the peak of where they're gonna get at in their time.
Around 30.
Okay.
See, like, exactly when running back's done, quarterback's best he is right now.
I find that very interesting.
Because I mean, quarterbacks like college and NFL is so much different. Like same with high school and college. The speed is so much different. College and NFL, it's totally different. It's like it takes a while, to, like I'm sure, to learn the speed of the game. So I mean,
That's a very
rookie of the year quarterback. It was Jane Daniels. Amazing.
Yeah,
he was great. You compare his stats to everyone, like Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson, he looks like trash.
How old are they compared to him?
Like Josh Allen's maybe getting close to 30.
Oh, he's not even 30?
No, he's not yet. No, I don't think so.
Good lord.
Lamar's the same way. I think he's maybe almost 30.
He's not 30?
I don't believe so. I'm gonna be.
Yeah,
I feel like I need to know that.
I think the prime age for mostly UFC is 32. I would put that right there.
Lamar Jackson age, he's 28.
Dude, 28. That is crazy.
Josh Allen is 28. Look at that. I was
crazy.
Sad. But like, here, let's look at Saquon. Let me get Saquon.
To be MVP of that is just crazy to me.
Yeah, like let's look
at that age.
Saquon's 27, but like his career is pretty much it's wrapping up. Like he is in like the after, like he's probably in his prime right now.
How long is the average football player? Like that's a
4 years. Like maybe that's good. Or like average football player. Average 4 years, 4 or 5 years.
Bro, I had never known this. I think it's because Tom Brady had been in the equation.
The thing is, like a bunch of guys make the league, be on the rookie deal. They don't pan out. They're done.
Really?
So that's 4 years.
That is
so all rookie deals if you're drafted, it's 4 years. If you're in the first round, you get a 5th round option. Team can accept that and keep you for the 5th year before you got to like give you like the big bucks. See, so, like most of you guys, if you're an 8th rounder, that's the last round in the NFL draft.
Yeah.
If you're an 8th rounder, you don't pan out. See ya.
See,
done.
That's what the UFC's ruined for me because since fights are so spaced out, it basically keeps you in for you're at least guaranteed a certain amount of time.
Yeah, I mean NFL. I mean, there's years on your contract, but like after it's done, like a team would just say, "Dude, you're way too old. You're not good enough. Go learn Chinese, buddy." Like that's what they say about the NBA all the time. But like, yeah, the prime or like age range of NFL players, it just depends on position. Like receivers, kind of the same way with running backs. You're 30, 31. You're getting close to the end. So like 31, hey, quarterback,
so quarterback would be the longest
easily
because you're probably the safest.
Kicker, punter probably is up there with them too.
True.
All linemen's probably the second behind them, but that's like 35, 36.
So you rank them. Start from top to bottom.
Play the longest, quarterback,
and then
kickers and punters.
Okay.
Then probably all linemen.
Okay.
And then linebackers. And like all your skill guys, like your fast guys,
and the ref,
like 30. So I mean, you're getting 32 years old. You're not as fast as you were when 25. You're not as good as you were.
Are the NFL refs where most of them typically play? Do they play? Or
no.
Okay.
A lot of them are like lawyers, and they're like yeah. You never heard like most guys are like in their free time. Oh, I'm gonna go be a judge or something like that. So
pretty cool.
It's cool, but yeah, Super Bowl Sunday, people don't miss that.
Check it out.
America's biggest thing. I think it's America's top 3 biggest events of the year.
I would have to say it's the biggest.
You think so?
Sporting wise, or
no, not sport. Just America wise.
Presidential candidacy, I would say, is number one.
Number one. That's every 4 years. So.
True.
Super Bowl. We're gonna say it right now. This is Taste Buds patent. Super Bowl is the biggest American thing of the year.
I would say, yeah. Imagine Super Bowl and 4th of July was on the same day.
Oh, there'd be a lot of crime. I don't know.
No, you're right.
But yeah, Super Bowl, don't miss it.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah.
I'm
great episode here.
Yeah, very sorry
about the beef jerky.
That this abomination of a thing.
What flavor is that? Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper.
That was
more like,
Dr. Peeper, Dr. Pooper right there. That
more
was
like
poop.
Dr. Trash. Whoa.
We'll find something next week, though.
We'll get
I'm
something
thinking
good.
about those sus lollipops you were talking about earlier.
If they're still in,
They sound pretty silly goofy.
I'm down to check it out.
Well,
As always,
listen to your taste buds.